especially with digging a quarry pit, you have to get into the mindset of the person who was originally digging that quarry pit and thinking about what they were doing. I mean, we're heaving stones out of there, and it's hard for us, and they were digging way more than like an 18-meter trench, and you'd like get into the mindset of, right, if I was a Neolithic person and I wanted this stone, where would I dig it? Where would I put it? How would I use it? And it's just a whole other different thought process that you get to sort of slow down and think as if you're someone from the past, which is very cool. And it's the same with the monument. I've never been able to dig on the monument, but it's thinking about the processes of the different phases of occupation and usage of it that's very interesting. Yeah, the human element of it is probably the best bit.
So I started work on one bit of wall on the mound, just by sort of dolmen stones. And that was really interesting because it showed a different phasing of the monument that they hadn't been sure of last year. So it's sort of larger stones that they'd used, and quite a mix as well, because they had some potential river or glacial rolled stones. They had some conglomerate like pudding stone, which looks really amazing, and they've chosen to build that all into one wall. And then I've been doing a Bronze Age kist burial as well, which has been the most amazing thing.
Our trench is basically designed to investigate where the mound on the central monument kind of ends. So it's kind of theorised that if we made a big enough trench kind of fairly close to the mound, you could kind of see the end of the mound, because the mound that the actual Arthurstone monument is located on is artificially constructed. And we kind of investigated it a lot last year. We were kind of hoping we'd be able to find like the mound edge and kind of understand a bit more about how large the mound actually is. I think the main things we kind of found in our trench was we found a test pit from a previous excavation, I think from kind of the mid-2000s. And in the backfill from that excavation, we found a flint scraper. So someone else had dug up a flint scraper. You can kind of see the Black Mountains in the distance, and it's very clear that it's a very deliberately chosen spot. It's kind of, you can see a lot of different geological features intersecting where the burial chamber is. And with the field as well, it's just stunning views all around, and you can really tell that they wanted the monument to be somewhere accessible by lots of different areas. And especially with if our theories about the post holes being a line of timber avenues that we just excavated last year being correct, potentially would have been able to see for quite a distance these massive timber logs in a row, from miles away. So it's quite an interesting point in the landscape to build a monument.